Says who? Oh no, I recognize that backdrop. That's Lysander Cafe. That's gonna be the part, yeah, because that's what Nova was telling me about. The Lysander Cafe, Lysander Labs. We decided Grisham of rank B. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank A. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd. They've made it to rank B, yet managed to keep their face secret? Some folks prefer not to show their face in the profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and the ZA Royale activities separate. You register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still. How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risk things getting worse at Prism Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Janice, and try to find out more about this Grisham. Oh! Thousands are activated. I guess I gotta do that first. I really gotta get my ticket. Parish Song is still in this game? Really? I don't really use double teams, so you absolutely use Parish Song. I don't know. That's nice. Oh, right. I'll Mega Evolve now. Gosh, darn! Goodness gracious, that was... Ooh. Bang! Dragonair. Easy. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, I think I did pretty good though. Maman? Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there, what can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down a list of lucky candidates by looking at the people who came to Lumios within the past few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person that we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Janice's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in ZA Royale, so I've heard. I can give you information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? It's for Lumios' sake. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you'll be in the battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'll be using Pokemon that are given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. not. I'm guessing she's gonna use Mega Malamar since she called him out from starting the battle. While. Again, guy, Deathquake. Man, this ain't 6 Pokemon. This is 5 Pokemon, right? Yeah. Still, getting up there. People are finally using more and more Pokemon. Lucario. I like to have been able to start for most of this battle and winning. Okay, Malamar? Yep. Oh, it's still so cool. Yeah, I figured. I don't think I have any good types against it. Ooh, Fire Blast. And Flare Blitz. There we go. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you want to know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused trouble for Carlos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. The group was led by a man named Lysandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them, not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone involved in Team Flare. That's how I've heard. Now, that's how I've heard what I'm about to tell you. 14 Flare crafters started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare caught. Though it's not clear if Grisham is his real name or not. Now it seems that Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale. But why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Why would she know anything? Because she's part of Team Flare. Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Janice. That vile little man. I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. That doesn't mean I should get walked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Are you making any progress in your research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone in Team Flare. Team Flare seems to already know more about Grisham than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be part of Team Flare. Wait, seriously? I knew that, but I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. But there are still people here today who react badly if they hear the words Team Flare, you know? I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. Fair enough. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tab on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My own team player also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all. So I don't hate the work. Sorry, I don't mean the sob story to spill out. You wanna know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris, which means gray, color of ashes. He was pretty strong when he came to Pokemon battles, not that there was much of a chance to show off. That's the skill. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill all the time. Honestly, I don't know what he might be thinking now, joining the ZA Royale. But if you really got to know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over in Central Plaza. The coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh. Sheesh, kid, don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. I'm about to walk into a pretty situation, but I'll be there to help when the time comes. Don't forget, I still want you to keep up with the research work too. Go to the coffee truck. The one that has the sideways Team Flare logo. I knew this guy was suspicious when he had that dialogue. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady here. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you managed to find your next opponent. Quite the master of Central... The quiet master of Central Plaza's famed Nouveau truck is indeed a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-rate trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Player Nouveau. Yes, you found me, Grisham, at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Player Nouveau. Let's just take the kid down right here while we got the chance. Grizel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses, and there's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Something tells me this is going to be that cafe I found. The abandoned cafe? Lysandre's cafe? Now where is it? Yeah! Oh, it's nice to be right. It's the only cafe that looks like the old games. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we couldn't... Why we would want to meet in such a spot. This is Lysandre Cafe. This was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it's an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use that as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. Do you know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course. What could an outsider like you know about what team play really was. Grizel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He is nothing but an obstacle to the goals we all hope to achieve in Team Play Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like him. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been forgiving towards those who are part of Team Player. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response. Like Grizel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grizel once she's set on a course of action. Are you wearing Lysandre's Mega Ring? Oh no. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before a promotion match, I must ask, please won't you grant Grizel the battle she desires? My battle tactics? I change with almost every battle. Then again, you probably use a fire tactic, aren't you? Fight me. Fine. I don't want to fight though. Okay, I kind of have to. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. Team Play Nouveau. Oh, she also has a Mega Man. I guess they all just have one. Pterodactyl. Serious? Satchel. That's cool. Now I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Pyro and Mega Evolves? Oh, that's beautiful. I wonder if it looks different for each form. Are you serious? I'm so glad she did. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save New York City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! One Ember Roast or something to drink at Nouveau Cafe. That should have picked up your Pokemon who battled for us well. Now that we've got all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you the true history of Team Player. What that is for the book to accomplish. Please join us inside. Ooh. The fiery red of Lysandre's burning passion. That's what fuels Lysandre Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another to all achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysandre made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. You know about the ultimate weapon which nearly burned Carlos off the map? The ultimate weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you a place to call home, but you've never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon. Lysandre would have never been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears it is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. Oh, that's my apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. No, I know you're alright. I played it through X and Y, I know. That's why I invite you, Janice, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You see. Open sesame. Was the dramatic pose really necessary? Beyond that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down here that we learned of AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we created the terrible weapon. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth for your own eyes if you are to truly understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be a labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken place there since it was abandoned. You might be done. You might be done in before you even see the truth for yourself. Oh, this is insane. Oof. It's cool though, being able to see it all in like a more detailed manner. I figured enough time has passed for you to get yourself into some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysandre Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. You see it? You need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Letter A on the console. Well, guess I'm doing a teleporter puzzle. Oh. Put down a letter of an activated supply unit. Ah. Oh, the warp pads work now. What does this one need? Lab keycard A. Still calling me about research in this situation? That's crazy. Where does this one lead me? I want to explore every corner I can. A Dawnstone. Oh. Well, we can't reach me from over here, so... This one still doesn't work. Huh, that's odd. Oh, making sure. Okay. So go through here. What spotted me? Oh! A Bracken-Neumann! Oh, I didn't catch it. Alright. Power on. Yep, lights and nearby warp panels now work. Where is the nearby warp panel? Ah, there it is. Okay, you can go okay. Okay. Oh. Perfect. Okay. The door open. And the max survivor and a Pokeball. Power on. What panel here should take me to somewhere. Upgrade C. Here's the thing though, I haven't found the door. I'm guessing that's the door to Lab C. Yep. Nice. Okay. Huh. Oh, it was like a... Okay. Makes sense now. Into a wild Pokemon battle. Don't get a chance to catch it, unfortunately. Been nice having Alpha Aegislash. Path is now clear. Right. I obtained the elevator key. Finally. Do I have to go all the way there? Oh, there we go. I'm guessing this is gonna take me back to the elevator. Yep. Tap the elevator key against the panel. Now use the elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? I think it was D3F. Oh, doesn't have. They kind of just leave off the holding cell that AZ used to be in down here. It's dark. Some sort of machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards have been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. There's 4 files available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the view. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years ago in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We found the ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosense Town. It has been well preserved. We believe that we can have it operational with a little work. We've yet to find the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without a delay. The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convention, radiation, or conduction. Ooh. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own life, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? That's why they had Xerneas, or Yveltal. The legends. Carlos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities not even science has been able to decode. What would happen if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow. And that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. Where there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, there must be some must survive without it. And the only way to create a perfect world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades and Team Claire, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. So dark, so evil. Lysandre, what were you thinking? Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years ago, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower? Zygarde seemed to wish that I'd come to this place. I have lost my memories, yet this place does bring something back. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, though behind the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I've set my mind on activating both. But to activate Pokemon required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. It led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth with Team Flare's secret base. But he's still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down. The deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in the Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. But now it's become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzy state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back from under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we'll need the Eternal Flower and the trainer who can draw forth her power. This is the truth I know. And now you have learned all those young people waiting in Lysandre Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and AZ. Then do what must be done. Oh my gosh. I do want to check out 2BF real quick, just to see what it's like. Is the son related? Absolutely. Oh, this is where his cell is. Could have sworn though there was definitely more to this that led down to where they powered the ultimate weapon. No, that was... I'm being dumb. That part was in the in Geohand, which we aren't gonna be able to go see. Did you see Lysandre? I met him inside. To think he is still alive. Yeah, he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us, Grisham, there will be time for such things later. And you, Janice, you must know the truth of AZ's limits. And so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give it to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see by now, with AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage. If we're ever going to achieve that kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of, and if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children born to those who chose to join Team Flare, and yet we too became piranhas in the eyes of the society, and Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. The city is our home, and we love it as much as anyone else does. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And we have worked, as we worked there, we have also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest trainer by battling my way up to the AZ Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. And then I'll become the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh no. Dude. I knew it was bad enough that you made one ultimate weapon, but two? You've returned. I've heard from wherever you're following leads upon. I imagine you've run much from my tail by now, isn't that right? Oh, Janice, did you manage to find Grisham? He's the guy from the cafe. No kidding, I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's a part of this group, Team Frere Nouveau, and he's gathering all these sorts of info about Lumiere City customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on at Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it's time I talk to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Janice, you know the ultimate weapon. You know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you the terrible sins I have committed and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their futures stolen. People lost their everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, and also I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life, and I got back what I had loved most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade a device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens and poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. And she left me and wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted to protect Carlos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. Perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. Oh, that is what Angie is. That is what's hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give the meaning to eternal life I had burdened with Floette. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I had done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. The day did not come, but that was because we knew we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of Mega power even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shockwave awoke Ange and caused Mega power contained within it to spill forth. It had led to this rampant rogue Mega evolution to suffer. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must use Mega Evolve Floette, and together reach a control panel within Ange. I could never have imagined you and Floette had any kind of history, and the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be evolving into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she's a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness, but she is likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battles as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all those events into motion, EZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed of the tower going berserk like this. It doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. But I don't want to be the bad guy anymore than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Janice, it is up to you to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you gotta beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. I knew I could count on you, Janice. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham, and Team Player Nouveau. Alright, it's time to challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I will be forever grateful for your meeting. All my dear Team MZ. Oh, this is a lot. I'm ready, man. Did you arrive? How will battle you? Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZL anyway? We're fighting for the floret. Yeah, we all know about the old man and the black flower floret of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve this, helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone? Grizel, please, that's too far. But it is true, Janice. You don't have any real ties to the city. What is the reason some outsider like you wants to protect Lumios? I care about the people here. That's good. I'm also glad you have something you wish for, to fight for. But it still pales me before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's floret to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all of those who have ever had their names tied to it. And I will make our dream a reality at last. That is why I must give you no delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Oh, this is insane. Challenger's ticket verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry, and yet you think you'll be able to save Lumios. I will protect Lumios. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all of our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Oh, this is... Oh. Pangoro. Oh, I'm fighting a team of 6 for once. Oh, that's gonna be tough. Malamar. Dazzling Gleam. Moonblast. Grisham attacks. Got Pyroar. Mistake. I didn't mean to send out Pyroar. Charizard, I meant to send out. Thank you. Still alive? Really? Oh, you're really able to have Avatar. This whole team is like people who can Mega Evolve. Leaf Storm. Salamence. Toxic spikes. Down. Slide. Pokedex, not Pokedex, Satchel, Max Potion, Dragon Rush. I can max revive whoever I need for this final battle. Just give it to me. I should have expected it to be Charizard, probably. But which Charizard? Can't let this opportunity go to waste. It's a bad idea, but very bad idea. Oh, I was close. I was close. I was close. So who I should start with? It was Pangoro to start off. I should start with Gardevoir and keep Feraligatr alive as long as I can. Oh, did I refuse to go through all this again? Okay. Here's my restart. That was an awful move. Oh, I messed up there. Malamar. Blast. Gleam. Nice best future fight. I use Storm to quickly get off the Night Slash. Rock Slide, Earthquake, Tyranitar, Toxic Spikes, Lysandre out here. Salamence. Right. Dragon Rush. Air Flash. Thunder Punch. Air Flash. Mega Feraligatr, come on. What? absurd. Okay, finally got it. I've been promoted to rank A. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave Lumiose behind itself. We'd have freed ourselves from such a heavy burden. The Team Flare and the dreams of Lysandre that hope to make it real. The world of beauty and the sense of justice that still have a hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysandre may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for all of us. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems that you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Janice. Please take care of Prison Tower and our city. Of course I will. If you ever need us, we will come up to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in the order of helping others, so we can make a world more beautiful place. Okay, so you aren't bad guys. What's that aim? Let me provide you with TM. Player Blitz. Nice. Can come by Nouveau Cafe. I'll make any of those flamethrowers the roasts you like. I may have been defeated, and I may have been found worthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Zeh! Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideas you'll deal. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. Unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the rest of the cells he needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect the city. Or rather, not the city itself, but everything living here in Lumiose. Do we need to be that close? Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Whoa, you both reached rank A in the same day? Must have helped that you each had a lot of strong teammates with each other to train with. With 2 rank A trainers, we'll be able to know. Now, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Oh, goodness. Big yes to that! I suppose that means it's nearly time for Florette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Florette will choose. Florette, what is it? What's wrong?